When you pull from the 401k plan, Corey, many times the 401k plan doesn't let you pull it from a specific asset class. It pulls it out proportionately. So what happens then is something called sequence of return risk gets elevated because if the market crashes and you're pulling from a 401k and you don't get to pick and choose what asset you pull it from, well, then you may be forced to sell in a down market. Whereas with us, when we roll it, we buy individual bonds and stocks for our clients. We can pick and choose where we're pulling the money from based on the performance of that individual assets. You have to be aware of that. And that's a big problem if you're going to pull from a 401k plan. If they make you pull it proportionately, I've got a real problem with that actually. If you want to keep it diversified. Do you have thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I think you're exactly right. I mean, we're basically this is a very useful framework, Jake, because people think about that 401k. This is my experience is, do I roll it over or do I not? You've just highlighted everything to think through before you make that decision. You're exactly right about pulling funds proportionally. We don't want to sell something when it's down in value so you can take a distribution to make your mortgage payment or to pay your bills or whatever it might be. That's exactly what we're trying to avoid setting up. One other point around this, Jake, that we haven't talked about yet today is typically 401k plans require a mandatory 20% tax withholding on
Yeah, it's
distributions
true.
also. And something that I've ran into with clients is they don't need to withhold 20% in federal taxes because of the tax planning that we're doing. So they have more money coming out of their investment account going to the government that they're ultimately getting back in the form of a refund just because we can't control how much is withheld in the first place.